Okay, so I'm going to read you a book. I know you've seen it around the house already, but I don't think I've read it to you. So, you know how you and Colt look kind of like the same because you're related, but y'all have different likes and dislikes?
Yeah, like, we're not, like, identical twins, but we're just regular twins.
Yeah.
Not regular, but, you know.
Yeah, you're siblings,
Yeah.
and you look alike. So this is what these cats have to deal with. And so this is called Niblet and Ralph, and the author is Zachariah O'Hara, and I'm guessing he's also the illustrator of this book. So we're going to do the picture walk first.
Alicia?
Yes.
It looks like there's another cat there.
Oh, that's very observant.
And why is there crabs there?
Well, we'll see in the book, but that's a good thing to look at. See, there is another cat in the back. And see how they look the same?
Uh-huh.
So that's another observing thing to look at in the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we see here, two different cats.
They're siblings, too.
You think they're siblings?
I think they're sister and brother.
Maybe.
Or they could be just friends.
They could be friends. So
They're calling each other.
That's what it looks like, right?
What is that cat doing?
Well, we'll see when we read it. That's a good question, though. That's a good thing to keep in mind.
They look tired.
They do look tired, right?
Huh? Oh, or worried.
Or worried.
Yeah, because I read that there was a missing cat, and then I guess I find them now, right?
Maybe. We'll see.
Hey, they're purring.
They're purring.
That's
Okay.
what Bree's cat did to me.
Yeah, that's her
Her
cat. Yeah.
Because I was patting her.
That's a kitty cat noise. That usually means they're happy.
And then I purr. And then it makes like that kind of face. It's like,
Okay, so this is Niblet and Ralph by Zachariah O'Hara. This is Gemma and Ralph. This is Dilla and Niblet. They all live in the same building. 2 of them know this, but 2 do not. Can you guess who does know?
maybe one. Like, I think both of them do.
You think both of them do? Let's see. You guessed it. Ralph and Niblet. They talk together on the phone all day. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. What do you think they talk about?
They're talking about each other.
About each other, their day.
Chips.
Chips, maybe.
Sleeping together. Maybe sleeping, just sleeping.
When they run out of things to say, they share the sun. So they take naps together. One day, Ralph found a way to visit Niblet. Look, he's shimmying through the pants.
What? Once he fell down.
Well, that's the risk he was willing to take. He wanted to see his friend that badly. And Niblet found a way to visit Ralph. Mom, we're gonna be late. Look, he left. He just went across.
That's funny. This is starting to make me laugh.
Except when Niblet got to Ralph's, no one was home. I'll just wait for Ralph, he thought. When Ralph got to Niblet's, nobody was home there either. He'd probably just stepped into the litter box, thought Ralph. They're both waiting for each other.
They switched places.
They did switch places. When Gemma came home after school, she scooped up Ralph to hug him. And then she picked him up. But Niblet did not want to be hugged. How do you think that made her feel?
Did they switch places?
Yeah, they switched
Well,
places.
it's like the Prince and the Pauper.
It is like the Prince and the Pauper, and they don't realize it.
Yeah, because they're the same.
And she doesn't know that, so she thinks that this cat is just being mean. When Dilla came home from school, he got out Niblet's favorite toy, but Ralph did not want to play. What do you think he's thinking?
He's like, what? What are you doing?
He's confused.
Yeah, he's like, why are you playing
Or
with
what
me?
happened is they probably, when went to the different house and they thought that was their house.
Look.
And they're confused, like, where they're there.
Yeah, they're
That's
confused
funny.
with what their owners are doing. There was something not quite right about Ralph. Gemma decided to run a test. She put headphones on Ralph and played his favorite song, but Niblet hated it. What are your favorite songs?
I'm embarrassed.
You're embarrassed? But usually your music's different from his, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her music is...
This is a fake Ralph, Gemma shouted. Ralph has been cloned and replaced.
Wait, look. No.
Maybe
That
he's
looks
just
like
tired.
Klepto cats.
They look like from the game.
Yeah, Klepto cats.
Maybe he's just tired, yawned her dad. It's time for bed.
Actually made me yawn.
Yeah. Dilla knew there was something off about Niblet, so he tried a little experiment. This is not Niblet, he shouted. Niblet loves chips, and this cat does not.
Cheesy tries.
Do you think you'll like those?
No.
I wonder if it's a girl or a boy.
I think they're both boy cats.
They look like tacos.
Yes.
kinda.
Guess what? Actually, look, it's like sniff, sniff. He's like, what are you feeding me?
He's probably like, I've never had that before. You think Niblet, or you think someone snuck in here and replaced Niblet with another cat? Laughed his mom. Time for bed, Detective Dilla. All night, Gemma wondered what had happened to Ralph. And all night, Dilla worried about what had happened to Niblet. You see all these things you're thinking of? You really think he got caught up by a UFO?
No.
No.
He could have got eaten by a dog, though.
No.
Well, I think they're hoping that doesn't happen.
Or the robot.
A robot. Fake Ralph was nice enough, but Gemma missed the real Ralph. Her dad was not convinced he was gone. It was time to take matters into her own hands. And she's making missing posters. Dilla liked not Niblet, but he missed the real Niblet. His mom didn't believe that Niblet was missing. It was time to investigate. He's like Detective Pikachu, right?
Do you know what investigate means?
Yeah.
What?
How do you say it again?
Investigate.
Investigate. Oh, that means you're seeing what it does. So yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for
Yeah,
clues.
Yeah.
Looking for clues like that.
Usually that's a hypothesis, and his hypothesis is that's not the real cat, so he wants to look and see whether he's right or not. Gemma looked everywhere for Ralph. Dilla did the same for Niblet until ... What do you think's gonna happen? Bang! Woo!
They smash into each
They
other.
switched places. What if they did?
That'd be funny.
What happened?
Woo!
Oh, they got hit.
Not Niblet. You mean fake Ralph? Yelped Gemma. Fake Ralph? You mean not Niblet? Asked Dilla. Finally, the mystery was solved. So they ran into each other, and they found all the posters.
They actually switched places though.
Yeah, all the posters scattered to switch.
And they actually switched places where they were at.
Back home, Dilla and Gemma met in the hallway with Niblet and Ralph. Niblet was so happy to see Dilla, and he didn't mind being hugged. Niblet! Ralph was so happy to see Gemma, he leaped straight into her arms. Gemma and her dad invited everyone for dinner, and she's like, Ralph, they're both hugging. They're happy to be home. Now, everyone was where they belonged, together. And that's where they're purr, because they're so happy that they get to see their friend. And they're in the right places.
Ow.
And then, remember the missing poster you saw? Turned into found posters.
Who's that?
That's the author. Yes, this tells a little bit about him, and so he drew a picture of himself.
Every single time, well, not every single time, but some books have this the back.
Mm-hmm. And the end. And that's with the other cat.
Do you think we should do that?
Mm-hmm. They're all done.
Alicia?
Yeah.